All right, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. Put something in the chat box. Let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well. All right, guys, let me know if you guys can hear me well and see me well, guys. Put something in the chat box. All right, you guys could. Okay, very good, guys. Sorry about the quality today. All right, you guys could. Okay, very good, guys. Sorry about the quality today. Yeah, it is an echo. I need to shut that off. All right, we did. Yeah, sorry guys, but the quality today, my main camera died. It wouldn't turn on, so I'm using my webcam, but it still works. All right, still works good enough. All right, guys, welcome to our live stream this week. In today's study group, I'm going to be answering your questions. If you guys have any questions, put it in the chat box. I'll get around to answering it. And if you guys, and then we're going to be doing some practice questions coming up in a few minutes. So if you guys have any questions or comments, put it in the chat box. And let's get this show on the road here. RIP main camera, yeah. I tried the lens on another camera, but it just wouldn't turn on. And that is a $1,800 camera. Yeah. So, I don't know. I've had it for like 3 years, 4 years. I don't think it's on the warranty. Yeah, and it kind of sucks. I don't want to go spend another $1,800. The thing is, I record videos with it. And the day before I did like a 6-hour recording. So I think the camera burned out. I think so. But, so I got to order a new one, unfortunately. All right, let's get this show on the road here. All right, all right. All right, thank you, sir. I passed my test. Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Welcome to the world of project management. Congratulations. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a good night's sleep? Oh, as clear as the answers. Well, I guess not that clear. I test on Friday week now. Good. You got it. All right. Get a good night's sleep and make sure you get a good night's sleep and make sure you I can't even think right now. Get a good night's sleep, review your mindset, and review all the simulator questions. Anything you got wrong, just make sure you review the answers, all right? All right. I have my exam this Thursday. Super nervous. That's normal. You know, a PMP exam is gonna make anybody nervous, including yours truly. So the thing is, you gotta remember that it's not a big deal. God forbid, you're nervous because you don't want to fail, but God forbid you fail. It's not much of a big deal. The world doesn't end. You don't die or something. So look at it in that sense. Try to calm your nerves. Make sure to get a good night's sleep. All right, very good, very good. A study group. So you guys should do study groups. I like study groups. If you haven't joined a study group, join a study group. You guys should go to this website. Go to this website. It's Go to this website. It's school.com/PMP. I just put that link in the chat box. You guys should check out this community. We got a lot of folks here. And some people, we do all kinds of things. I chime in sometimes. And people form study groups. See, like they're doing a study group here. There's quite a lot of posts where people do study groups. See, if you just search for it, there's things here at the top. And you guys can join a study group or accountability partner. If you're having a hard time studying or you find it difficult to study, go ahead and join that study group. I think you guys are going to really gain a lot from it. So check that out. It is absolutely free. There's nothing. Just join the group. Andrew pays for all of you guys. You do not need to pay. This is a paid platform, but I cover that for you. So you guys can go and join. Question, can I complete your 60 even if I've already done the courses within them separately before in Udemy? Technically, no. Because the 60 PDU bundle is a combination of classes. It's not one class. It's 5 or 4 classes. Yeah. All right. All right. But did congratulate you. In 3 days, wish you luck. I wish you the best of luck, Gabriela. Make sure to get a good night's sleep. All right. All right. Thank you. Coming back to click on the like button. Did you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. Click on the like button. Oh no. Don't know if I should take it again. Yes, you have one more try. I don't know about SH. My mock exam on Udemy are not the full exam. What I want you to do is go over the ultra hard questions I have here on YouTube. Get the TIA exam simulator. There is 1,000+ questions with video explanation. If you're failing the test, it's because you don't get the mindset. Review your mindset. Get the simulator. Do all the practice questions in the simulator, and I think you're going to be all right. How will life of a project manager be like? Stressful. Very, very stressful because a project manager deals with people problem. All right, that's our job. Our job is to deal with people problems. So, a project manager, I like to say, is not a project manager, it's a people manager. Or a problem manager, I think is the best way to explain that. So, life of a project manager, out in fires. That's the best way to say that. 9 version. All right, come back next week. Let us know. That's decent. I don't like the 660. Between 70 and 82. That's not too bad. 82 is very good. But if you can score in the mid 70s to 80s, I think you're going to be all right on the test. All right? Give it to me. We'd fix it for you for $1,000. Well, if I give you the camera, a new camera is like $1,800. So I don't know about that. All right, welcome to our study group. Interviewing for technical skills and experience for cloud job tomorrow. I'm at PM Security Plus. All right, Tony, good luck. Let us know how you do. Come back. Good luck on that. I just got my application approved. I'm taking your Udemy course, but confused on how I should study. Now, what resource should I refer to? So if you have the Udemy course, just go straight down, finish the entire course, submit your application. Get the simulator, tiexams.com. Get the simulator and do all the practice tests and take your test. That's it. Udemy course, simulator, that's all you need. I'm going to take in the test next week in my uniform. Should I wear blue? Yes. Yes, you should. That is the secret of passing the exam there. So, yes, you should. Good luck next week. Come back. Let us know how you do. Schedule your exam. Congratulations. I finished your course. I've been studying with your book and your simulator. Thank you for your help. All right, not a problem. I like hearing your voice in my head. All right. When you take the real exam, you'll definitely hear my voice yelling at you in your head. You got this. You got this. All right. Good, good. Always staying at the top. I previously took your PMP course. You decided to start with CAPM. Does the PMP count for C? Technically, it does, but you can't use the PMP course to really to study for the CAPM because the CAPM includes another component, right? It includes that. Business analyst component. I'm not sure if I'm going to make an ACP simulator. I don't get a lot of students for it. Udemy course and simulator comes out. It should have came out a week ago, but the videos got delayed as the video guy took off. So maybe in a week or two. When improve business environment is just knowing regulations. The process is knowing your 49 processes, and it's knowing your 49 process, knowing your agile ceremonies, knowing your documents is what that is. So make sure to review that. No question. Just stopping by to say an extra thank you. All right, thank you. No problem. Helping me pass my PMP. You got this. You're the real deal. Thank you. Thank you for that. All right, guys, hold on, guys. I got to take a quick phone call. I'll be back. Don't go anywhere. I got to take this call. Be back in a minute. Give me a minute, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Working on a little project there at work. They needed my help right away. All right, moving on with the questions. Taking your exam, it's okay once again to be nervous, but once again, I want to point out to you guys that the worst case scenario is, you take it again. It's no big deal. It's no big deal. All right, no big deal. Not a big deal. You got this, all right? Just make sure you get a good night's sleep. That's the key. Just make sure to get a good night's sleep. Udemy course. Now what next? Get the simulator. If you finish the Udemy course, get the simulator, guys. Do as much. The main point of this is to do as much practice questions as possible. That's the idea here. Good. Night from Cork, Southern Ireland. All right, good night, good night. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello from the United States. Effective communication. No, I never taken a course on that. So I do not have any kind of I don't have any kind of recommendation on that. I'm rewatching your videos on TI exams for second concept. Completed my Udemy December. Well, that's a problem. If you finish your 35-hour class in December, yeah, you forget a lot, especially 8 months later. It's never recommended to wait so long to take your exam. So I would tell you to maybe rewatch some of the concepts, rewatch some of the, especially like the agile section, the mindset sections. Should do that. Is the simulator included in your Udemy course? It is not. The simulator is on TIAexams.com. Okay, TIAexams.com. All right, I am the poster child for the TIA simulator. I hope so. By far the best money I have ever spent. That's good to know. It was so similar to the PMP, and I passed above to all 3 domains. And buy the TIA simulator. Listen to this guy. Right? Buy the simulator. Absolutely, congratulations on passing your exam. Perfect score above targets in all areas. Congratulations on passing your test. And did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely, congratulations on that. By the way, guys, don't risk failing your exam, guys. If you get the simulator, it's only like $40. And also make sure to wear blue like this person did. All right. Don't risk, losing a couple $100 for $40. Just get the simulator and you'll be all right. Congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? Just passed my PMP with 3 above targets. Absolutely congratulations. Wore blue, celebrated with cake and a drink. I like that. It's always good to celebrate. I'm going to have a couple of drinks this weekend. I shouldn't, but I will do that. I know I have some cake too. I shouldn't, but I'm going to do that, Omar. You know what? I'm going to celebrate with you, Omar. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. Welcome to the world of project management. Congratulations on that. All right. I got Steady Guy purchased your course exams on Udemy. Missing a few mock. Is this based off your script? But I miss. Yeah, you got to get the simulator, the TIA exam simulator. It's not on Udemy. You got to go to TIA exams for that. Go to the TIA exams for that. Congratulations on that. Do you have any thoughts on the value in ROI? I do not. CPM AI. Scott, I don't want to tell you anything about it because I don't know anything about it. I have not studied it. I haven't looked into the proposed value on it, so can't say much. I'll tell you, it's not very recognized right now. It's still a brand new certification, so not many people know about it. Andrews, the latest exam's more agile focused. Yes, it is more agile focused. You don't need to go through the agile practice guide. I already did that for you, but it is very, very agile focused. That it is. All right. You got this. You got a month away to study. Just make sure you use it well. I want to create a course, different topic. Should I give the course a free to start? I don't know. Not every platform supports free classes. Udemy, I think Udemy, you can't create a course that's more than 2 hours for free. All right, Gabriel, below in process. So you did good in the others. You missed it by just a few questions. Yeah, right there. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad on it. It happens. Just take it again. You're close. Tips for creating a course on Udemy. I don't know if I would recommend Udemy anymore. I don't think so. The problem with Udemy is they take too much of your money. Udemy takes like 80% of the money and then they sell it for like $10. So you don't make money on Udemy. You put a lot of time and effort into a course and you don't make money. The best thing to do is have your own platform and then sell it yourself. That I think is the best way to do it. Because Udemy is very saturated and it is. We might remove our class from Udemy. This one is already here, so we're going to leave it. But when the new PMP exam comes out, it will probably not be available on Udemy. Because Udemy takes more of the income from the creator. And it's very saturated. It's hard to stand out. So, and I do all my own promotion. So I don't need Udemy doesn't do anything. So for now, yeah, this current version of the test is Udemy still. Yeah, you can take my course right now on Udemy. It's fine. I'm saying when a new PMP exam comes out, we don't know if we will release it on the Udemy platform anymore. Whatever's there is there. But that's one of the problems we have with it. All right. Oh no. I don't even know how to go through the simulator. Did you get the simulator always serving? Questions were insane. You got to go through a lot of the hard questions. So go through the simulator, review the concepts you got wrong, and I think you're going to be all right. Just don't give up. That's the key. Don't give up. You can sit for the test for 3 times in 1 year. I'm new here to PMP. PMP is the best advice for the fresh. What is the best advice for fresh person? Get the course and start studying. That's it. Get the course anyhow you like. You can get the book that comes with the course. You get the course. Go on Udemy or something. Get the course. And just start studying. And you got this. You got this. On August 20th, I passed a PMP with above target. Thank you for your guidance, Andrew. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Next thing to start ACP, purchase ACP. Okay, good. You got this. Yeah, I think, this is good because when you finish passing, you keep on going. That's the way to do it. Don't stop. All right, I passed a PMP above tar, all domains. Yes, I wore blue and bought a cake to celebrate afterwards. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. Make sure to celebrate well. Congratulations on that. How can we get the simulator? TIAexams.com. All right. TIAexams.com. I've read 3 books. PMBOK 7. No, I don't think you need any more. No, that's a lot of books. I don't think you need to go into that. There's a lot of books there. Process Group Practice Guide. Or just get my study guide. I mean, that covers enough for the test. Andrew is my man of the year. All right, good to know. Udemy Simulator really helped you. All right, good. Oh, yeah, you're the one that passed. Congratulations once again. Thank you for that. Any advice? Remember contract types? No, other than just raw. I don't know if I'm way of memorizing that. I think, you know what it is? I just dealt with contracts all my life and so much of it that I never had a problem memorizing that. I don't think so. One time you mentioned Udemy course does not expire. Correct. I don't think it does. How can we download it? You cannot. You cannot download it from Udemy. I don't think you could. Or at least I don't know how to. Thank you for all that you do for inspiring PMPs the past Saturday. Congratulations. Took your class, had 1 computation for PERT and 2 drag and drops. Absolutely congratulations, Stephen, and welcome to the world of certified project management. Congratulations on that. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Do you ever select videos on processes? It's all over. Process is big. It's 50% of the test. That's all of the 49 processes, the agile ceremonies, and all the documents and plans. That's a large part. It's like half the class itself, right? Because it's 50% of the test. Could you please explain if you as a PM and have a conflict with like with line manager and cross? I don't know what you're asking me. Sorry for that. As a PM and have a conflict with line manager and cross, meet and solve the problem? I don't know. Confront the problem? I'm not sure what you're asking me. Pass for PMP. Congratulations on one domain. That's okay. A pass is a pass. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your test. What does it mean to breach when you get a result? AT means above target in that section, and BT means below target in that section. So you didn't do good. You want to be T, AT in the sections. That's target and above target. Will you roll people over who are in the middle of when the platform changes? I don't know yet. I shouldn't have said anything because now you guys are going to speculate. The exam is not going to change for a long time. The PMP exam, I don't think is going to change for at least 6 months. At least 6 months. Your mock exam on Crash Course Exam is very hard. It's very hard. Yeah, it's supposed to be because the real exam is heavily agile. It's supposed to be. It's supposed to be like that. Exams had not been able to cross 50% in mocks. Okay, yeah. Review the mindset. You got to know the mindset. Can I share? Yeah, please. Share your ACP insights here. That's fine. I'm listening to anything. Oh, yeah. Can you guys click on the like button? Come on, guys. Click on the like button. My advice, failed test. Do not give up. Retake the course and use the simulator. I've been telling those people that all the time. Took my exam yesterday and passed. Congratulations, Dimple. I like that name. It's an interesting name. Very agile heavy. No drag and drops. And only one question referencing CPI. Oh, boo. Congratulations on passing your test. For the gentleman or the person, lady, who was that? Who was that said the crash course? Okay, this person says heavy on agile. Yeah, because like this person that passed, the exam is very agile heavy. So that's why I wore blue. Congratulations on passing your exam. Congratulations on passing your test. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Any suggestion on how to remember MBTI types? You cannot memorize all the types. At least I don't know how to do that. But I've never heard anybody had a problem or think the exam, that section of it is pretty hard. I don't think so. I don't think anybody's ever told me it's difficult. So I think you're going to be all right. Would you say the sequence to take the exam, eligibility, apply, pick, resource, study plan? No, incorrect. You cannot apply. You have to check the eligibility first. This is correct. Get the course, the Udemy course. Finish it. Then you apply. You cannot apply before. You have to apply after the Udemy course because you need the 35 hours to apply. All right. I took my PMP and I've been scared to retake it. Okay, failed it. Okay. All right. Till I took Andrew's course. All right. I'm glad I was able to help you build up that confidence and pass the test. Celebrate well. Took 4 years later. Congratulations on that. Couldn't find a date within 4 months of my testing center near my house. Take it online. Take it online. All right? I need the 35 hours from your course. Yeah, just take it online. Could I have avoided this if I... There's no other way. Manchester is big. We live in New York City. It's huge. Any populous center is going to be difficult. Any populous center. I have my exam scheduled on September 2nd. I'm going through on mock-ups. Need some boost up and tips for my exam. You know, if you finish on the mock-ups, if you're doing the simulator, 65 to 70, I would prefer, if you're doing the simulator, try to get up to 80%, 75 to 80. September 2nd is around the corner. Just get a good night's sleep. And I think you're going to be all right. I think so. My test is scheduled for 9/18. If I get simulators, that's more than enough. It takes, you can finish the simulator in a week. For sure. You're good. For sure. Wasn't a reasonable time to give one onset to get through the course? What is a reasonable? It takes about three to 4 weeks to finish the course for most people. If you do it on part-time, you know, it's 35-hour class, so 2 hours a day will take 15 days, 16 days, 17 days. Yeah. Got my exam on Thursday. Yeah, it's going to be tough. All right. Just make sure you review the mindset and the 200 ultra hard questions. That's on Udemy. That's right here on YouTube. All right. Make sure to review that 200 ultra hard questions. All right. So he's talking about my live class coming up. Would you guys like to take a live boot camp with me? For those of you guys that are studying. Would you guys like to take a live boot camp with me where I cover all the exam topics and get you ready to take the test in 2 weeks? Does that sound good or what, guys? Would you guys like to take a boot camp with me and take your exam in 2 weeks? Can you guys do that? Would you guys like to do that? Yeah, I'm trying something. So, I don't know about the blue shirt, if I'm going to give away the blue shirt thing. I'm trying something. I think one of the problem is that people are stuck in self-pace and they're not progressing through the course enough. And I think, and you know, I tell people about 4 weeks is 30 days is enough time, but half of the 30 days you're spending the 35-hour class. So if you take a 35-hour class with me in 1 week, you then just 2 more weeks you should study and pass your test. Should make you exam ready in a week. So if you're interested in that, check out this website, tiaexams.com. Go to courses, go to project management, and you look right here. You see this link? So I'm doing a class September 22nd to the 25th. You guys can register with this link. It's Eastern time. I do live in New York, guys. So what I'm going to be doing in this session, I'm going to be going over the entire course with you. I'm going to tell you everything you need to know. It is an all-day class from 10 to 6. And it comes with all the materials. If you bought some of the materials already, like the book and the Udemy course, you can get a discount on this thing. Just send them a quick email. We'll give you a discount on it. And you can then take your test in about 2 weeks, because I'm gonna host this course, and then I'm gonna do the applications with you in the class. So by the time the class ends, your application will be submitted, and then I would expect all of my students to take the test within a week or two. Just get it over with. So if you want to pass your exam, this is going to be the quickest. Obviously, it's a week of my time, so it's not going to be super expensive, but it's not going to be super cheap. It is an entire week of time to do this. So you guys can check it out if you're interested in this. If you get your boss to pay for it, even better. You guys can check that out. If you've been putting off your PMP or something like that for a long period of time, if you've been putting off your PMP and just can't get it done, just take the boot camp and get it over with, man. You guys got to look at it as like an opportunity cost, right? It's like $800 or whatever it is. You know, if you get this PMP faster, can you make that money back quicker? Something like that. All right, moving on here. Cam says pass with above target on all 3 domains. More questions you see before, the better. Yes, do a lot of practice questions. Absolutely. Congratulations on passing your exam. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Thanks to Andrew's coaching. I passed my ACP exam. Congratulations on passing your ACP. Do you think the ACP rail is harder than the PMP? You know, people have been telling me that recently. People have been telling me that they find the ACP a little bit more difficult than the PMP. Did you feel that way too? Put in the chat box if you think, and absolutely congratulations on that. It means you got PMP, you got CAPM, so absolutely congratulations on that. Passed my PMP last week. Any tips for passing the ACP? No tips. I just say go through the course. I think the most important concept of the ACP is that mindset. That mindset is the most difficult part of that ACP. It's all a mindset test. It's very agile, mindset driven. Make sure you know all your agile framework, ceremonies, documents, and so on. Congratulations on passing your PMP. Did you celebrate well? When do you get your online results? The day after the test. 1 or 2 days. Oh no, I have 10 years of experience. Okay, because I'm having a hard time to change my mindset. Yeah, if you go into the PMP exam with the wrong mindset, your chances of passing is very, very small. You have to learn that PMP mindset. Come on, I just did a 3-hour video on it, absolutely free. So review that video, do the 200 ultra hard, get the simulator, and I think you're gonna be all right. Try it again. Do you still get to use scrap paper? No. If you do the test at home, you get a virtual whiteboard and you have to draw on it, basically. Uh, 70%, yeah. A lot of the ACPs I already covered it in PMP. This is correct. Could be done in 3 to 4 weeks. Yeah, I think so. Andrew, what's the key to pass in the exam? Make sure you understand the mindset. You know, just if you get something wrong, the key to doing it is to understand why you got it wrong. That's the important part. How to study plan a week prior to the test. Get a good night's sleep. Review all practice questions. Review your mindset. I haven't heard about this. I don't even know what this is. He's in the exam. I have not heard about that, so maybe not. Passed the exam yesterday and was beat up mentally. Congratulations. Was glad I got it. The endemic course. YouTube videos were awesome. Absolutely congratulations on passing your exam. Welcome to the world of certified project management. Did you celebrate well? Did you get a piece of cake? Absolutely congratulations on that. Why is project part of integration and not resource management? Because that is how the PMBOK is written. You're asking the wrong person. I didn't write PMBOK. Sorry about that. I don't justify PMBOK, guys. I only teach it. Andrew, I want to thank you very much. Passed yesterday. Congratulations, Chris. I was at 30 minutes ahead. Most people finish right on time. 30 minutes is an amazing time. I mean, I had a couple of drag and drops, no CPI. Take your break, people. This is what I keep telling people. Make sure to take the break, Chris. Absolutely congratulations on passing your test. Welcome to the world of project. Did you celebrate well, Chris? Did you get a piece of cake? Apparently my Wi-Fi would mess up. Yeah. Wi-Fi is a tricky thing, you know. If the 99% of the time your Wi-Fi is good, but when you really need it, is when it might crank on you. So unfortunately, You know, that's how it works. Hopefully it works. Because if it drops, you're going to be in trouble. If you take the exam online, you'll not be able to start with a blank sheet of paper. No, you don't. You don't need that anyhow because people really don't get formula questions anymore. Is your simulator on Udemy? No, it's a different thing. The one on Udemy is more, that one is more knowledge based. The simulator on the website is more to the exam, more relevant, and it has the video explanations. Applied without the Udemy course and did all the coursework. Okay, all right. Just, make sure you get your, your materials. You'll be all right. In addition to all the amazing practice questions for me. All right. What do you think the pass rate is on PMP? If I was to guess, I'm saying like 70%. I don't know. I don't know the passing rate. It's a guess. All right. Join me at the end of September, guys. If you can afford it, join me at the end of September. I'm watching the videos and TI exams. Complete the Udemy course in December. Okay. No, you can. I mean, if you have the book, read the book. The book contains the whole test. If you don't have the book, I wouldn't just go and buy the book. I would just continue on. The video has everything the book has, right? Yeah, so I wouldn't. I wouldn't go through both. Taking it here this Saturday. Would you all chart question be? It might be a little bit useful. But you can go through it. I mean, the more knowledge, the better. It doesn't cover business analysts like the CAPM does. You mentioned 35 that the PMP application responds 5 days. No, within 10 minutes to know if you're audited or not. In 10 minutes, if you get a response in 10 minutes, it means you're audited. If you don't get one in 10 minutes, it's generally 5 days to get a response. All right. I'll bet you. Yeah. Yep. What's the difference between, and this, mine has video explanations and it teaches the mindset inside out. Theirs does not. Yes, the PMP is valid all around the world. How much is it more in demand than Prince 2 and APM? That part I'm not sure about. I don't live in Europe, so I don't know. ACP is big. I always thought ACP was easier. I always thought, okay, here's a person that passed ACP. I found both to be equally hard. I found ACP to be easy. And take less studying. Okay, Matt. I thought ACP was pretty easy. Once you had that mindset, I thought it was pretty easy. Hell yeah. Cakes, piece of cake, a beer. Oh. And by the way, 30 minutes ahead of time, and I was above target. All three domains. Yeah, you are a genius. You know, Chris, this is what I keep telling them. Know the mindset, get the simulator. They're going to be doing all right. All right, very good. Congratulations, Chris, once again. And make sure to have another beer and another piece of cake. Are the questions on the exam going to be more formula-based or concept? Mindset, situational, not formula-based. When was the simulator and question updated last? Maybe June, I think. June or July, I put some new questions in there. It's still PMBOK 7, no 8. 8's not even out yet. They are now crazy about cloud certificates. AWS is the most popular, not Google, not Azure. Right now, it's AWS is on the top. I would rank AWS, then Google, then Azure. No, not really. I don't really know of any good ones. What is the simulator people mentioned? Simulator is the practice questions, TIAexams.com, okay? Go to TIAexams.com, and you can purchase simulator from there. Just a bunch of practice tests. How many drag and drops? People get anywhere from like 2 to like 10 drag and drops. and from 1 to 3 formula questions. That's it. Let me see if it comes to Udemy. It may or may not. We might not push it on Udemy now because Udemy is messing around with me. Simulator will probably come out later in October. All right, guys, I have answered everybody's questions. It's time to do some practice questions. Let us do some practice questions, guys. Let me just grab the practice questions. All right, guys. All right, guys, let's do some practice questions here. Oh, you saw the answer to that one. All right. All right, just read that anyhow. You guys saw the answer to that one. All right. Margaret says, do I need to read PMBOK to pass PMP? No, you don't. I already read it for you. You don't need to read PMP. Magnificent Journey says, thanks to your material and simulator, I'm doing quite well on my concern. Yeah, you got to know your formulas, Magnificent Journey. You have to know your formulas. I took that CAPM test when it came out. There's quite a lot of, there are questions where they just ask you the formulas. I can't tell you what formula it was, but you better know your formulas, all right? Make sure you know them. Don't forget to subscribe don't forget to subscribe and like, guys. That would be helpful. Put the answers in the box, guys. Put the answers in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. Okay, you guys saw this one. How should you handle this? Well, it's when it comes to communications, it's important. You don't do nothing. All right. This one is also doing, be sure that you receive all. No, you have to tailor the communication to the stakeholders. That's the point. Tailor the communication to what the stakeholders want. So change it to incorporate for the new ones. Question number 2, guys. Question number 2. Before a project can be authorized, the sponsor's concerned deliverables will fail to meet a high-level budget and scope. How should the PM, should be what should the PM, not how, do first to handle it? Collaborate with sponsors about concern resources necessary, modify the charter, document the concern, perform a risk analysis, assess the concern using a feasibility study. All right, put the answers in the box. All right. The best answer here, guys, address the concern using a feasibility study. Yes. Remember, the charter isn't done yet. Okay? And if the charter isn't done, one of the things to do before the charter is a feasibility study. And if it will fail to meet budget and scope, that's what the feasibility study does. It's to say, can we do it? Can we afford it? And do we have enough time to do it? That's literally the definition. It's not a risk. You got to do that feasibility study. You don't review in the future. Collaborate sponsor about resource concern. If necessary, modify the charter. The charter hasn't even been done. Did you guys forget to read that part? Modify the charter. The charter is not finished yet. The charter was not made. It says before could be authorized. Okay? That means the charter doesn't exist. So it's not, hey, come on, guys. Read that carefully. Number 3. One of the key stakeholders expresses concern about unplanned events potentially impacting the schedule of your new IT project. The project team is not aware of these events. How should you handle this? Request funding for project planning. Plan a meeting with the team leads to assess the possible impact. Identify the risks, then assess those risks. Continue the project as planned. And remember, the extra funds must be requested at a later point. Okay, guys, this is a risk, all right? The team is not aware of them. First thing you want to do, Plan a meeting with the team to assess the possible impact of unplanned risks. I'm not sure what unplanned, all risks are unplanned. You don't want to request funding yet. Just don't do nothing. Plan a meeting with team leads, not just the team leads, with the entire team. You don't want to do that. So identify the risk and then assess those risks. While I like B, it's not just the team leads. It's with the entire thing. Unplanned risks. All risks are unplanned. Yeah? So that choice is not correct. Number 4. An office move project following traditional methods is progressing on plan when a stakeholder requests a project to be completed 3 months sooner. Who should approve of this compressed schedule? Sponsor, no need for approval, senior manager, or ask the 4 managers from the 4 countries. All right. I know the last question, it was risk, yes. But you can't plan. You could plan for risk. You don't plan risks. Okay, guys? There's a trick in that question, all right? Keep it. There's no such thing as plan risks. It's plan in for risks, though. All right, you guys got this. Is the sponsor. That is correct. Sponsor is who does most of the sign-offs, not senior management. You just don't need nothing. All right, that's correct. All right, number 5. SPI is 0.3. CV is 200. What can you tell me about this project? Should we tell the sponsor that the project is good? It has budget issues? Schedule issues, or the scope is bad? Let's see if you know your. Let's see if you know your formulas. Okay, this is C. That is correct. Why? Because a CV of 200 means you're $200 under budget. SPI of 0.3, that is horrible. You're 70% behind schedule. That is really bad. You cannot tell about the scope here. definitely not progressing as planned. Number 6, a hybrid project is halfway done when you realize a change in the methods to be used to develop the product might impact the budget. How should you handle this? Assess how this impact will impact the cost reduction. Be sure the issue log is updated. Utilize contingency, send a change request. This is a good question. Put the answer in the box. All right, guys, put the answers in the box. All right, you want to assess how this will, how this change may impact the cost reductions. In it is not an issue. Because you notice it might happen. It's a risk. You don't want to utilize the contingency reserve because you don't know how much you need. And you can't send a change request because you don't know what needs to be changed. So you gotta assess it, assess the situation before submitting the change request. All right, number 7, a hybrid project is being used by an organization. Where will the deliverables be reviewed? All right, so hybrid means that it's both traditional and it's an agile. So what 2 processes do the customers review? You got to choose 2. All right, validate scope is correct, and the sprint review meeting, correct. All right, so validate scope, traditional, sprint review, agile. Number 8, an organization has recently moved to an agile project management, and the team feels agile increased the planning with no additional benefits. They'd like to move back to predictive. What should you do? Conduct the training sessions, implement predictive, implement a hybrid approach, hire a new team. All right. Fire all of them, guys. All right, train the team on the best agile methods. That is correct. You just don't want to implement it or let them try it. When the team doesn't know agile, the best thing to do is to be an agile advocate and teach them. Is it common to select two? Yes, there's a few. All right, click on the activity that is not on the critical path. I just threw this one in here. Let's see how you guys do. I just threw this one in there. Let's see how you guys do. Okay, the critical path here is A, B, C. That leaves D is not on the critical path. That is correct. All right, very good, guys. All right, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Thank you guys for coming out, guys. Welcome to the end of the stream, guys. If you guys have any questions, bring it to me next week because we're done for today. Yeah, I don't know. My stream just started to go a little crazy here all of a sudden. All right, guys. I am out, guys. You guys have a great night. Have a good day. Have a good week. Have a good weekend. Have a good month, year, century, millennium. If you're taking your exam in the next 7 days, come back. Let us know how you do. And if you're on Thursday, if you're in my coaching program, if you need some help, join me in the PMP coaching program, guys. If you're in my coaching program, I'll see you guys on Thursday. If not, I'll see the rest of you guys next week. If you're taking your exam next 7 days, I wish you the best of luck. If you're taking it in more than 7 days, look at all the people that passed. You can do it. Get the simulator. You're going to pass your test just like they are. I am out, guys. You guys have a great evening. I am out.